Hi guys, so today's question in this series is sort a list with and without using any function. So guys, we have done 11 questions and this is the 12th one. So obviously guys, this would be a big series, but try doing alongside, start giving interviews, everything will fall in its place automatically. So today's topic is basically guys, we need to sort a list with and without using function, with and without using function. So guys, this is a very common question. Okay, the thing is most people can do it with the help of function, but very few are able to do this without the use of function. So guys, see how will I proceed this. I'll make you explain this. And guys, this is a little tricky as well, since some of you are new to this system of programming and might face some difficulties in understanding, is because essentially guys, sorting is a different ball game only. Okay, so there are multiple sorting algorithms, and yeah, it's good to study them. There is no harm in studying multiple sorting algorithms. But see guys, I know that this section would come under DSA and we don't have time to study for DSA, but that's okay. The interviewer or the recruiter must be able to understand that you have an understanding of logic, so that you can build up logic, and rest all is fine. So today I'll be explaining you how to sort a list without using a function. Obviously with using a function is not a big task, so let's just try to start with taking a list. So suppose I have a list 2 5 6 1 6 1, and what is the next part of the list? 8 3. Okay, 8 3. So guys, this is the list that we have. Now this is a list. So the method that I'll be using is something known as bubble sort. So what happens in bubble sort is that first of all, this element, all adjacent elements will get compared. So 2 and 5 will get compared, and if the left element is greater than the right element, then we need to swap the element. So this is how you will remember this is the trick. So just try to mark this as the trick. Okay, this is this essential trick, and less rest you can understand with me. So first of all, if left is greater than right, so in this case nothing will happen. So let's just rewrite the list again: 2 5 6 1 8 3. Now the game is, the next elements will get compared, nothing again will happen. Okay, so in 2 5 nothing happened, in 5 6 nothing happened. Then let's compare the next set of elements. So 2 5, why 1 and 6 will come guys? Because I'm seeing that if my left element is greater than the right element, then we need to swap them. What does swapping means? We need to change their positions. How do we change it? So in Python you do it using this, or you can do it using a temporary variable called c. So that's been taught in the previous lectures. Now we have compared this. Now we'll compare 6 and 8. Nothing will happen, right? Because essentially your left is not greater than right. And in the next iteration, 2 5 1 6 3 8 3 8 will come. Why 3 8 will come guys? Tell me. Because this is the condition, and here left is greater than right, so I'm interchanging it. So guys, are you able to understand? This is the first iteration. Now again we'll start from here. 2 5, will something happen? No. 2 5 1 6 3 8. Okay guys, one thing remember, in every iteration the last element would get fixed, so this is the maximum element. Okay, so this portion of array is now sorted, this portion of array is unsorted. We'll again do the same thing. I see 2 5 nothing will happen, in 5 1 this will get compared. What will happen? 1 5 6 3 8. In the next iteration what will happen? 2 1 2 1 5 6 will stay the same. 3 8. Okay, then this and this will get compared, 2 5 5 3 6 and 8. Okay guys, and this is how once you have reached the second iteration, your this is the part of sorted and this is unsorted, and you will redo the same thing. Okay, this is not very difficult guys, but just try to understand this. You will redo this, compare this, it will become 1 2 5 3 6 8. Okay, that's sorted only. The thing is, you will compare this, it's okay, 1 2 5 3, then you will compare 5 and 3, this would become 3 and 5, 1 2 3 5 6 8. So see guys, you were able to sort it. So this is how you sort it. This algorithm is known as bubble sort. It's not the most efficient way of sorting it, since the time complexity of this algorithm is O to the power n square. If you don't understand this, it's okay, you can skip it. For the time being, we'll talk about complexity very soon in some of the videos. I'll teach complexity. Okay, so essentially guys, it's not that if even if you skip this part, this is not very important, but the question is that are you able to understand this, at least one sorting algorithm, and you can tell the recruiter that hey, I'm not from a DSA background, but I understand sorting. And anyhow, these days the best sorting methods are hybrid sorting, and I think Python's dot sort has that, so that's okay. But the recruiter should be able to understand that you have some logic building skills. So in bubble sort, whenever there is a question that comes upon sorting a list, just try to remember the short trick, that is, if left is greater than right, I need to swap the elements. That's it. That's all guys, that's all you need to remember. Rest all from coding you will understand. Now the thing is guys, that you need to remember is why you need to understand complexity. Okay, let's say you leave DSA as well, leave DSA is not required, but understanding complexity is perhaps a very important thing. So like as I said, that something known as time complexity is O to the power n square. Leave that if you don't understand, we'll talk in some other lecture. But essentially complexity means how much time it takes. Okay, so guys, there are a lot of people who are building LLMs today. Okay, no one will tell you this guys, this is the in-depth knowledge which will only come if you will read research paper. So the base of LLMs is transformers. But people, what people are doing, they are changing activation function. Why they are changing activation functions? So that the time complexity of the entire system decreases. That means time taken to complete a task decreases. So guys, you need to understand these things whenever you write or any task, any code, anything. All you need to know is that can we do in a way that the time complexity reduces. Obviously this is a little technical, but let's not go there. What is O to the power n square? Just remember this, that time complexity is the time that something takes. Okay, in simple terms. And as I gave you an example why this is important, because even big companies like OpenAI are doing these type of research, right? Google DeepMind is also doing these type of researches, that which parameters should we tweak so that the time complexity of your LM training reduces, right? So essentially the time that takes to create the model reduces. So now guys, let's move to the code. I understand this is a long video, but guys, this will help you develop a coding concept so that later on you can easily scale up. Okay, let's just go there. So first of all guys, let's just do simply with the function thing. So Python has this dot sort, so just do random numbers dot sort. So guys, automatically you will see it's sorted, and you can just copy this, paste it, and yeah, see, it automatically is sorted. But usually in interview, people will ask for an foolproof method. So let's just write that get sorted list. So let's just give the argument as list. The next thing is n needs to be the length of list. Then the thing is, guys, as I told you, for I in range n, okay, for j in range 0 to n minus I minus 1. Why? Because I told you, right, you will get some portion of sorted array in the first place only. So if list j is less than list j plus 1, so you need to, okay, this is lst, okay, so lst, so you need to lst lst, you need to swap the elements. That's it, guys. And you need to return the list. So get sorted, so sort list is equal to get sorted list random numbers print sort list. Don't worry, guys, I'll explain you. So let's just run this. Let's just run it. Okay, so there is some error. Okay, sorry guys, so this is not, you go inside a list, this should work. This should work, maybe this also. Okay, right, see guys, we have sorted the list in descending order, right? So if you wish to do it in ascending order, maybe just change this, maybe just do this, and maybe just do this. Yeah, so see guys, we were able to sort it. So see guys, some of you might find this program a little difficult, but it's okay. With time only things comes, so it's not a big deal. So see guys, essentially, as I said, the trick is that we need to compare all elements, and then if my left is greater than right, then I am swapping it. That's the trick, guys. Okay, so the first step is I'm starting out. Then the next thing is it's gonna compare every element in an iterative fashion, as I told you. And then if it is greater, and then we are interchanging it, right? And why there is n minus 1 and all these things, okay? Because as I gave you an example, that what initially happens out there is that some portion of array gets sorted, okay? So what usually happens is that some portion of the array will get sorted. So let's just see this in action only again, so that you understand once more. So let's say you have an array. Let me take the same array which we are doing. So it's 1 2 3 5 6 and 8. So why is this n minus I minus 1? Because the thing is, you will compare these two. Okay, this is, I guess, already sorted only, sorry. So let's just take this array 2 5 6 1 8 3. Yeah, this is the array. So what we need to do, guys, just relax and chill, this will happen. So see, you need to compare these two, nothing will happen. Then you need to compare this two, nothing will happen. Okay, then you need to compare this two. This is where action will take place. What is the action over here in bubble sort? Just for sorting purposes, for demonstration purposes, we need to swap. So 2 5 1 6 8 3. Then this will happen, nothing will happen here, and action will take place. 2 5 1 6 3 8. So see guys, 8 or the biggest element or the maximum element is already in this place. So always remember this is a sorted thing. So that is why we don't need to do anything with the last element. So that is why this is the unsorted part. In the next iteration, the last two elements would be sorted. Similarly, last three, last four. So that is why that n minus I minus 1 is being used. So guys, this is it. I think I've explained it well only. I gave you a dry run as well. I understand that it might be a little tricky up first understanding it, but maybe catch the video again. Try to remember this mantra, that is, if the left is greater than right, we need to swap the elements, and this is the concepts which would be used in sorting a list. Okay, just try to remember this. Hopefully, you will understand. And guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, since I see that a lot of people are trying to watch the content, but they are not subscribing. So, guys, please subscribe. A lot of content is planned for you all. Thank you, friends.